So there's been a lot of conversation about Kendrick Lamar's new album, about his first week sales and wondering if it's a flop or not. And to be honest, in my opinion, personally, it doesn't really look that good on Kendrick Lamar's part, but at the same time, if you add some context to it, it won't sound as bad. Now, Billboard reported that he sold 295K in the first week, even though I'm seeing a lot of reports saying that he sold 286, which regardless is still around the same realm, and definitely a lot lower than I expected him to sell, cause I had him selling over 500K, and then at the end of the week when the sales come back and he barely did over half of that, that's not really the best look considering too that it's a double album, and it's been over 5 years since he dropped his last album, which that sold over 600K in the first week, and it damn near had more pure sales for that album than this whole album in totality. And I see a lot of Kendrick fans making excuses about this why he sold so low, and I'm just thinking like, let this be Drake or somebody else. Y'all would not be having that same empathy or making that same excuse for them. Y'all would be like, we told you that Kendrick was better, we told you that Kendrick was a bigger artist. Look at Drake's numbers, he's a pop artist and doing these numbers. But now that it's Kendrick actually doing lower than y'all expected him to do, y'all keep saying that he ain't promoted, it was only a digital album. And at first I was agreeing and saying, yeah, that's true, he ain't promoted like that and it was only a digital album. But as more and more time passed and I saw other artists first week sales, such as Uzi, who sold the same numbers with Eternal Take, and J. Cole, who sold more with the All Season, when either of them two artists didn't promote their albums like that or didn't do any interviews, that's when reality just hit me right there. Cause no matter what excuse you make about Kendrick, we all know that Kendrick is bigger than J. Cole and Lil Uzi, but yeah, he did the same numbers as these guys. Not only that, he couldn't even get past the 300K mark, which damn near all his previous albums did except like 2 of them, but even then them albums didn't take 5 years to make or had any of the hype that this album had. So the Kendrick fans just gotta accept the L. It's not like his career is over after this or people look at him different. Well, let me take that back, cause we do know now that Drake is on a different level than Kendrick, and we just gotta come to the realization that Kendrick will never surpass Drake when it comes to first week sales, which doesn't define how good an album is, cause in my opinion Kendrick's album is way better than Drake's album and it's not even close. So don't get that confused and think that Drake's album was better than Kendrick's cause it sold more. It's just the fact that Drake, he got more club banger songs and more replay value in his music, to whereas Kendrick, his songs are more conscious and it's more introspective about what he's going through about his life. And maybe that was a big reason why he didn't sell as much as his last album, cause Damn had Humble, Love, Loyalty, and DNA, which were all club bangers and defining hits of that year. And he did the smart thing too, mixing it up with songs like Fear, Feel, and Pride, where he actually raps like he do on his new album. And if he would have had a hot song coming into this new album, then I think the first week sales would have been drastically different. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even think Kendrick really cares about the first week sales, cause he already know that his album's gonna always make conversation and it's always gonna be controversial and talked about. And for the most part, people really like this album and really enjoyed the album. That's why somebody like me, I really don't care about his first week sales, cause he's not trying to aim for the Billboard charts like a Drake or The Weeknd would. He's trying to connect with the listener and tell his side of the story, whether it's from his perspective or somebody else's. An artist who has albums like this, in my opinion, has way more replay value, just like the Good Kid, Mad City album, which is still my favorite. But I feel indifferent about Kendrick Lamar's numbers in this new album, and I'm not gonna say it's not important, cause it is important, so that way we can know where an artist is at in their career. But in my opinion, it has nothing to do with the quality of the album. Just give it about 5 to 10 years and we'll see how it aged by then. But I guarantee you more and more people will like this throughout time, and they'll come to appreciate this album just like they did The Pimp a Butterfly. But these are my thoughts and opinions on this whole situation right here. Be sure to leave yours in the comment section down below. And do you think Kendrick Lamar's first week sales are a flop or not? Make sure to comment your opinion, like the video, and subscribe. Have a nice day.